Hi there, folks. This is Zachary Kenny, Communications Officer at the McDonald Institute, and welcome to the Astroparticle Physics Card Game. This is a communications initiative that I have been developing, and for it to be successful, it really needs participation from you, our community. This project serves several important purposes. One is to connect our network of researchers, technicians, HQP, and even alumni. In this sense, the cards are designed to serve as enhanced business cards. They include a short bio, research interest keywords, and even contact information. A unique aspect of the project is that the cards are all created by you, members of the research community. I've made a Google form which is connected to the card design template, allowing each card to be generated basically automatically once information is submitted. So this is where you come in. We'll be giving the cards away to new and current students and postdocs, and to keep the cost down, we need to do a big bulk order. So before we place that big order, we want the game to include as many of our community members experiments, projects, programs, events, and even challenges as possible. Again, to do this, we need the participation and input from everyone in the community. So I hope you'll find this project interesting and that you can help make it a success by creating a few cards. Don't hesitate to contact me with any questions or comments. Now I'll take a few minutes just to go over the basic gameplay so you understand how the game works. This is good to know when you're deciding on things like skill points for your card, and especially important when you're thinking about event type cards, as those are the cards that add complexity and randomness and interrupt the normal flow of the basic game. So the goal of the game is to complete projects. The first player to complete 3 large-scale projects wins. You can also play cooperatively with a slight modification to the rules. Project cards all have numbers at the bottom, which are the required skill points. So players build research teams of personnel cards and assign them to projects. And when a project's research team meets the skill point requirements of the project, they start earning additional resource points from the project. The game is played with a single big communal deck, and you begin by separating the project cards into one pile and the personnel and event cards into another. And you'll flip 3 cards from the project deck face up, and this is the project pool. And then 6 cards from the main deck are turned face up to form the recruitment pool. Cards in the recruitment pool cost resource points, or RP, and project cards reward you with additional resource points. Each player begins the game with 5 RP, and you'll get another 1 RP automatically every turn. You also need something to keep track of your resource points, like token or a die or something. So on your turn, you start by claiming your automatic 1 RP, and if you have any projects that are providing extra RP, you add those as well. After claiming your RP, you choose to turn over 1 card from either the main deck or the project deck and place it face up in the respective pool. So that card can either be placed on an empty spot in the pool or on top of another card. Then you'll look at the cards available in the recruitment pool and decide if there are any that you want to recruit by spending your RP. You'll want to keep track of the cards in the project pool because when you have a number of personnel cards recruited, you can take on a project with the corresponding skill point requirements. So to do that, you'll place the project card you want to take on in front of you and place the personnel with at least the required skill points on the project. So be sure to look at your personnel's expertise, as if it matches an expertise keyword on a project, they'll give an extra 1 point of any of their skill points to that project. Just like in real life, projects take time to complete. So when you assign your team to a project, At first, nothing else happens that turn, but on your next turn, you'll put a counter on the project and receive 1 RP as a reward from that project. The turn after that, you'll place another counter and get another 2 extra RP from it. You'll continue adding counters each turn and getting the additional RP reward from the projects until the project reaches its maximum RP reward. So now you have RP to recruit more personnel and take on more projects. If you're the first person to complete 3 large-scale projects, you win the game. But various event cards can interrupt your project by stalling the progress or even taking your personnel off of a project. You can always add more personnel back on to meet the requirements, but you can only do this on your turn. And if you don't have the required skill points at the start of your turn, the project doesn't progress and doesn't give you any of the extra RP. So this is where the event cards are really important, as they're the only way to speed up your own experiments or slow down your opponents. So that's the basic overview. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out the website for more information on the game and creating cards. Thanks again, and I hope to see you and your projects in the game.